Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen, and this is a timeless reading. So whenever you come across this, that's when you're meant to see it. And these readings have the intention behind them to help you get activated in some area of your life. Maybe there is some sort of blockage that's happening around this. So again, this reading has the intention to unblock a certain area of your life. So with that being said, let's go ahead and just get into the reading here. Divine Source Creator, what is it for Cancer that needs to be unblocked? What is it that we need to get activated in Cancer? Divine Source Creator, show us clearly, please. What is it that we need to get activated in Cancer? Ooh, oh my. Okay, so listen, we've got the heart chakra. I absolutely love this. A lot of us can have blockages in the heart chakra because of past experiences. However, it says here, the frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. So what I'm getting here very clearly is this is not about unconditionally loving others. Cancer, this is about unconditionally loving yourself, okay? And we feel a lot of times like we are doing that, but deep-seated we are not, right? Deep-seated we are thinking about some shame, some guilt, something we did in the past, something someone told us that we started to believe, and it really affects our self-worth. So I really feel like the big thing that we're getting activated here is your self-love and your self-worth, because we cannot manifest great things in our life without that being the basis. Everything stems from there, whether it is romantic love, family love, friendship, money, career, right? Our jobs. We literally cannot manifest the life that we want with a blocked heart chakra. It's just absolutely impossible. We have to love ourselves unconditionally, okay? We have to, right? It says right here, its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. So this is going to be where you're aligning your mind and your heart, okay? You're aligning them into this unconditional love for self. And it's, I gotta tell you, there's nothing wrong here, Cancer. There's nothing wrong. This is something that pretty much everybody goes through at one point in their life, where they really have to reevaluate and they have to go into that heart chakra space and they have to understand what unconditional love for self is. Know the wealth of self, okay? Know the wealth of self, and that you are not broken, okay? That you are not broken at all. It's just these beliefs that have gathered through time. And that is what the divine is here to do, to open up your heart chakra to the unconditional love of self. Therefore, you can manifest the things that you want and desire in your life. So these cards are actually meant, the sacred geometry are actually meant to get you activated in this area. So I would take a moment, maybe pause the video and just gaze right at this imagery. Maybe even start from the beginning, go back, rewind, and watch this as the words are coming out. Because it truly is there to relieve this blockage, to get your heart chakra activated so that you can truly manifest what you desire. And I promise you, I am just telling you from experience, Cancer, you cannot manifest the life that you want without unconditional love for self. Okay? So each and every one of you should be writing down wealth of self. Okay? Wealth of self. That should be your mantra. Also, to help with this, sorry, Cancer, my camera cut for a second. Also, to help with this, you should have green things around you or on you. So whether that be a green candles that you have surrounding you, or you're wearing a green piece of clothing or jewelry, definitely incorporate more green into your life. As a matter of fact, this is so crazy that they're bringing this up right now, is I just painted a wall in my bedroom green, and I had no idea why I picked that color, but subconsciously I want to keep my heart chakra open. And part of that are the simple things like having green around you. So take that advice, okay? Take that advice and find a way to incorporate more green into your life. So I love this because this really is the root of how we manifest our desires, is through that unconditional love of self. I love it. Show us clearly, angels, guides, ancestors, what is it that Cancer needs to know? Show us clearly, please. What is it that Cancer needs to know? Show us clearly. What does Cancer need to know? Angels, guides, ancestors, what does Cancer need to know? Show us clearly, please. What does Cancer need to know? Show us clearly. There we go. So what do we have here? Yeah, I love this. You've got the the first house. What people see and the impression you give. The reason that they're putting this out here is not because we are in a spot of caring about what others think. It's more of you are caring too much about what others think. Okay, this is not about impressing others, doing for others, making, someone proud of you. No, you have got to go past the first house and go within and really have that unconditional love. And then when you do, what people see and the impression that you give is going to be completely different, because it's going to be unconditional love and it's going to draw more people to you. But it is not about trying to impress people. It is not trying to get that satisfaction of someone saying they're proud of you. It's not any of that. This is really kind of telling you, stop focusing so much on what people see, right? Like trying to impress them, right? I hope that makes sense for you, Cancer. Instead, impress yourself with unconditional love, because whatever we feel on the inside is going to come out on the outside. And then that's when we exude our true self, right? That's how we exude our true self. And again, this is the basis of manifesting anything that you desire in your life. So I feel like there's kind of a double message here with this. It's like, hey, stop worrying about what others think. You have to stop trying to get validation from others. The only validation you need is from your own unconditional love from self. And by doing that, you will see how things change in your external in a big, big way. Show me clearly. Show me clearly for Cancer, please. Show me clearly. What is the message for Cancer? Show me clearly, please. I almost dropped all the cards here. Show me clearly. What is the message, please, for Cancer? Oh, that came out before I could even shuffle out. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Really standing into your power now. The only way we have power is through unconditional love for self, Cancer. And when we have that kind of power, we truly can create anything we can imagine. Okay? This is your self-confidence. The self-confidence comes from within. It doesn't come from other people. So I really feel like they're saying no more having others validate you. That's not where you get it. That's not where you should get it from. Okay? It all has to come from within. You have to work with that power of unconditional love. There is nothing more powerful. But the funny thing is we're always talking about giving unconditional love to others, outside things, and that's beautiful. But the only way you can truly succeed in life is by giving that to yourself. Letting go of shame, guilt, anything, the past, right? Letting go of all of that. Letting go of how others have conditioned you to believe certain things about yourself that are not true, right? I've had this argument, and I do mean actual argument, which is not a great high vibe state. It's a lower vibe state, but I've had this argument with people like, you don't get to define me. You don't get to do that, right? Like, you don't get to tell me who I am. I know who I am, and I am unconditional love, and I have unconditional love for self. And therein lies your power. Again, I will go back to this and say this should be your mantra. Wealth of self, okay? Wealth of self. I love it. Oh, Cancer, how I love it. Let's get some tarot here. Let's get some tarot. What does Cancer need to know, please? What does Cancer need to know? Show me clearly. What does Cancer need to know? Show me clearly. What does Cancer need to know? Show me clearly. Angels, guides, ancestors. Oop, lost my camera for a second there. Show me clearly. Thank you. First card out, guys, is, I love it. Okay, so this is beautiful. It's the High Priestess. How beautiful is that to come out? Major Arcana. Talk about self-love. The High Priestess, man, she has been to hell and back. So she knows what it's like to have to reconstruct that self-love, that unconditional love for self. However, because she has, right, she knows now she has secret powers Literally, she has secrets. Secrets of the universe, secret powers, secrets of manifestation. You're right. This is where you're really tapping into that higher self, that higher knowing, right? This is where you really are. I promise you, Cancer, this is where a lot of you are going to have an aha moment. Once you really start just accepting that unconditional love for self and you start acting that way, I'm telling you, things are going to happen and you're just going to be blown away. I'm loving this. I am absolutely loving this. You are the high priestess. So, and in our solar plexus chakra, along with the high priestess, that's where our intuition is really guiding us. And our intuition can't fully guide us if we don't have that wealth of self. Okay? So this is important, Cancer. I'm going to tell you, this is really, really important. Show me clearly, please. Show me clearly. What do we have here? Yes, I love it. 5 of Pentacles comes out in reverse. This is the recovery. Okay, this is the recovery. It can talk about finances, and maybe that's one area that you are having trouble with manifesting because you don't feel you're worthy. Okay, this also just talks about being isolated and being alone. And the thing is you're not truly ever isolated or being alone, right? When you have that unconditional love for self, I'm telling you, attract so much unconditional love. It's ridiculous. So I love to see this in reverse. That tells me that you're going to do the work that's needed, right? To get into that unconditional love for self. Show me clearly. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is just absolutely beautiful. You've got a whole new perspective here. You've got a whole new perspective. I mean, you have the Hangman. The Hangman is about taking a moment and kind of going in and saying, why aren't things working for me? Why am I not following my soul? Why am I having a hard time with loving myself unconditionally? And then going, I get it, because I have to do it. No one else is going to do it for me. And honestly, I know I keep saying it, but they keep repeating it to me. Wealth of self, wealth of self, wealth of self. Okay? Because this is where everything changes. It truly does. So let's get some more here. And guys, I'm telling you too, if you need some help with this, please go to the booking site. It's in the description box below. I do distance Reiki, and I also do super conscious Reiki to help break the pattern of a lot of things. But in your case, it would be breaking the pattern of not having that unconditional love for self. So if that is something that you're interested in doing more to unblock this, to get activated in that area, check that out. Okay, you go to the booking site, click on book something, and it pops up all the services that I have and the prices. So a lot of you may want to book that Reiki. It helps a lot. So let's see what else we have, Cancer. Let's see what else we have. Also, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay, that subscribe button and the bell. The bell is really important. You click the bell, all notifications, because that not only lets you know when Spirit and I upload a new reading, but also when we go live. And we go live at different times all throughout the day because we have a global audience here. So look at this. It says, lie in the sun and feel warmth in your heart. Oh my gosh, you can't make that up. I love it, right? What does the goddess of the sun ask of you? The goddess of the sun asks you to have unconditional love for self. That way you can manifest a beautiful time here while you're on this planet. So I absolutely love this for you, Cancer. Do not forget to give it a thumbs up. And all of my love and my light and my blessings to you.